Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Pandu Caksono and my group mates is Muhammad Rizky. And today I would like to discuss about tenses. So here is our complete mind map. I'm sorry if it's a bit messy because there's too much content that we need to discuss and my computer cannot handle it. So take it as it is. Next is the definition of tenses. So in grammar, tense is a category that expresses time reference. What it means is a category of sentence that expresses time reference. So if we divide tenses based on their time reference, it could be categorized into three main groups. That is present, past, and future. So let's look at present first. So this is present tense. Actually all three of them have four more branches, that is simple, continuous or progressive, perfect, and perfect continuous. So first things first, let's look at simple present. So simple present, these are its usage to express facts, general statements of truth, and common sense ideas that everybody knows, or to state habits, customs, and events that happen periodically. And the formula for simple present is subject plus verb plus object, and that is the example there. Next is present continuous. The usage, you could look at the video. There are three common usage to describe events that are happening at the current time, to discuss an event that is temporary in nature, and to describe new pattern or habit. And the formula is subject plus to be plus verb ing. Next is present perfect continuous. So the common usage of present perfect continuous is starting to state an action that's starting in the past and occurring until now with an adverb modifier that indicates the approximate duration, or to tell an action occurring until lately or recently with some relevant effect continuing into the present. And there is the formula right there.
Present perfect tense. The present perfect tense is a tense that describes an event that has started in the past and is still continuing until now, or has been complete at a certain point in time in the past, but the effect still continues. In short, this tense is used as a link between the past and the present, so time information such as yesterday, last year, and others. The formula used is subject plus have or has plus verb to. For example, we have seen this movie already. Negative, see plus have not or has not plus verb to. For example, we haven't seen her today. And interrogative, have or has plus subject plus verb to. For example, have you visited Malang?
This past tenses, as previously stated, past sentence also could be divided into four more categories: simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous.
Simple past tense. The simple past tense is one of the most basic forms of tenses in which it has a fairly simple structure. The simple past tense is used to say that an action occurred in the past. The form can be identified easily from frequently used signal words such as yesterday, a week ago, last Monday, and others. The formula used to form simple past tense sentence is: first, positive is subject plus verb to plus object. We, for example, we attended the festival last week. Second, negative past tense. Subject did plus not plus verb to plus object. We, for example, we did not attend the festival last week. Third, interrogative. Did plus subject plus verb to and plus object. For example, did they attend the festival last week? Past continuous tense. Past continuous tense is used to say that an event was happening at a certain time in the past. In the past continuous tense sentence, there are usually two events where one action occurred while the other is in progress. To recognize this form of tense, you can look for signal words such as while, when, as long as, and others. To make a sentence past continuous, use the following formula. The first, positive. Subject plus was or were plus verb ing. For example, she was waiting for you yesterday. Second, negative. Subject plus was or were plus not plus verb ing. For example, she was not waiting for you yesterday. And interrogative. For example, was or were plus subject plus verb ing. For example, was she waiting for you yesterday? Past perfect tense. Past perfect tense is a type of past tense that is used to express that an event occurred before a certain time in the past. This type of tense puts more emphasis on facts. The past perfect tense is usually marked with the words already, before, and yesterday, until that day, and others. The formula that you can use is as follows. Positive. Subject plus had plus verb 3 plus object. For example, I had spoken English in the seminar. Negative. Subject plus had plus not plus verb 3 plus object. For example, I had not spoken English in the seminar. And interrogative. Had plus subject plus verb 3 plus object. For example, had I spoken English in the seminar? Past perfect continuous tense. The past perfect continuous tense indicates that an event occurred in the past and was completed at a certain time in the past. This tense emphasizes duration. Significant words are often used for since, all day, and others. The formula used is positive. Subject plus had plus been plus verb ing plus object. For example, I had been loving you for a long time.
Promising, ordering, or threatening.
And negative. Subject plus had plus not plus been plus verb ing and plus object. For example, I had not been leaving him.
As stated.
And interrogative. Had plus subject plus been plus verb ing plus object. Had you been leaving me?
Next is future tenses. Future tenses also the same with past and present, that could be divided into 4 more categories: simple future, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous. So first thing, simple future. Simple future is used to tell an action that decided at the moment of speech, to tell an offering, asking for a request, promising, ordering, or threatening, to tell an unpreventable actions in future, and to tell thoughts, prediction, sureness about future. The formula is as stated down there. So let's move on to future continuous. Future continuous is commonly used to describe interrupted actions in the future, to express actions in progress at a specific time in the future, to ask a question politely about the future, and to refer to an actions that are happening now and expected to continue sometime in the future. Remember that for the last usage, it's usually combined with still. So the formula for future continuous is subject will be followed by verb ing. So next is for future perfect. Common usage for future perfect is to talk about an action that will be completed before another event takes place, or to talk about an action that will finish before a certain time in the future. So the formula for future perfect is subject, will, have, and followed by past participle. And finally, there is future perfect continuous. The common usage for future perfect continuous is to show that something will continue up until a particular event or time in the future, or to talk about something that finishes just before another time or action, in this case in the future. So the formula for future perfect continuous is subject, will, have, been, and followed by present participle. So I think that's all that we will cover in this video. I hope it could be helpful to all of you. Thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.